The second thoughts are the unconscious thoughts. The unconscious thoughts that may have been stored as beliefs. And those beliefs then later come up in a form. It can be empowering beliefs or negative beliefs, but you have beliefs about everything in the world. And that is what causes your unconscious thoughts to come up. For example, what is going on, my YouTube family? Welcome to another video, and in this video we are going to dive deep into how to stop negative thinking. That voice in your head that's crippling you from achieving what it is you want to achieve. Maybe it's stopping you from doing what you want to do in life. Maybe you have set yourself certain goals and you're just not taking action on them because somehow you don't have the mental strength to achieve them. All right, so first we are going to be diving deep into where your thoughts come from. Second, we are going to talk about how to stop those negative thoughts from occurring. And third, what is the number one ultimate power that we all have and how we can use it to advantage to change and modify those negative thoughts. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into the video, guys. So let's start with the first question. Where do your thoughts come from? So take a step back and let's realize that we have two types of thoughts. So first, we have the thoughts that you are able to generate at will. We've all been given free will, and we are able to use the free will to generate the thoughts we like. If I tell you to think in your head, I like ice cream, then you can think I like ice cream. All right, so thoughts at will. The second thoughts are the unconscious thoughts. The unconscious thoughts that may have been stored as beliefs. And those beliefs then later come up in a form. It can be empowering beliefs or negative beliefs, but you have beliefs about everything in the world. And that is what causes your unconscious thoughts to come up. For example, if you're trying to start a business and that business, you've had negative experiences about, or you've seen people start businesses in the past and you saw that it was hard and it was difficult. So then your belief is, I want to start a business, but it's too difficult for me, or it's too hard, right? So you have beliefs, and those beliefs have been stored in your unconscious or subconscious mind, and the thoughts that come and arise from that are the unconscious thoughts that come up. So if you want to change those thoughts, which is how we're going to get into right now, there are many ways you can do it, but the ways I listed here are more or less sort of like help from the top using your will. But what you need to do is also change and get down there and change the beliefs that you hold about yourself. And in order to do that, you need to trace back the beliefs, trace back the thoughts. And what kind of beliefs do those thoughts trace to? So unconscious thoughts. So you have your unconscious thoughts that come from beliefs that you can trace back through the thoughts that arise involuntarily, without you thinking about them. They just come up, right? Now, some tools that you can use are affirmations, positive thinking, and changing your beliefs. Changing your beliefs will be the most powerful thing you can do in order to change the thought patterns that come up. So we've gotten into where your thoughts come from, how you can change your thoughts. Now we're gonna get into what is the number one most powerful tool in your arsenal. By far, the number one in my experience, in my view, is your awareness. The ability to become aware of these thoughts. And the first step in order to become aware of these thoughts is to separate yourself a little bit from these thoughts, or realize when they come up. Because a lot of people, they want to change their negative thinking, but they're not sometimes aware when the negative thinking comes up. It's a behavior. It's been ingrained in your in your mind, and it's literally build neural pathways in your brain where they just keep running the same way. So it's easy for you. It becomes very easy for you to think in a certain way. And in order to sort of rebuild new neural pathways that will empower you as opposed to limit you, is to have the awareness of when that happens. So how do you gain awareness? It is, well, first and foremost, you can just try to like be more mindful about the thoughts that come up every day. But what has helped me tremendously is meditating 15 minutes a day in the morning and before I go to bed. To reflect back also on how my mind worked on the day, throughout the day. Was it helping me? What thoughts did I have that weren't helping me? Have a journal, write those down, and see maybe what past event occurred that made me believe that. And then disown that belief, and then use affirmations, positive thinking to reprogram your belief system. So your negative thoughts come from, to sum up the whole video, guys, your negative thoughts come from previous past experiences, events, and from your environment that occurred. You have stored that as a belief, whether it's positive or negative. And now those thoughts come up unconsciously. And the way you can change those thoughts are through affirmations, being more mindful, having awareness, meditation, positive thinking. The most challenging aspect of this, in my view, is the fact that you literally have built neural pathways in your brain that allow you to sort of think a certain way, and that certain way of thinking is much easy to just keep thinking that way. That's why the number one superpower that you have is to gain awareness, to be more mindful when these thoughts happen. And then you will be able to sort of realize, okay, what events or experiences have happened in the past that have triggered these thoughts. You can go back to these thoughts and review them, or to these beliefs and review them and change them. So with that said, guys, I hope this video helped you out. If you have any questions, comment down below and hit the like button. It helps the video reach more people with the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you guys in the next video.